gian trôi thật mau để quên đi. Ta nhớ thêm để làm gì? Vì đường còn dài, mình chờ một ngày mai thức dậy chẳng còn mệt nhoài, và nụ cười em yêu vẫn còn đây. Ước mơ ngày xanh chưa thành câu chuyện về nhau, mãi đứng yên ở đằng sau. Đoạn đường ngày nào mình đi qua giờ đã hóa những cơn mưa buốt giá, rơi xuống nơi khoe mắt ai sau một đêm thật dài. Anh đã đánh mất anh dường vào một ngày đẹp tươi đến thế, đã cố níu giữ nhưng không tìm lại được vòng tay này ấm em. Cơn bão kéo qua đây và một ngày cuốn đi cuộc tình này, để ta đứng nơi ấy bơ vơ. Anh đã đánh mất khúc ca chờ ngày được hòa cùng ánh sáng. Xin lỗi vì đã đánh rơi nụ cười thật hiền này thật dễ dàng. Nếu có thể quay lại từ đầu, có kịp giữ lấy nhau khi màn đêm buông dần, cho anh vẫn nhìn thấy em thật gần. Đã lộ mặt trời từ ngày mình xa nhau vẫn vậy, tình này tuyệt vời. Ngày mình còn vui sao chẳng còn thấy, vẫn những vòng quay sao giờ đây chỉ mình anh. Cô phóng xe đi thật nhanh, đoạn đường ngày nào mình đi qua giờ đã hóa những cơn mưa buốt giá. Ta đứng giữa những ngã tư nơi thời gian dừng lại. Anh đã đánh mất anh dường vào một ngày đẹp tươi đến thế, đã cố níu giữ nhưng không tìm lại được vòng tay này ấm em. Cơn bão kéo qua đây và một ngày cuốn đi cuộc tình này, để ta đứng nơi ấy bơ vơ. Anh đã đánh mất khúc ca chờ ngày được hòa cùng ánh sáng. Xin lỗi vì đã đánh rơi nụ cười thật hiền này thật dễ dàng. Nếu có thể quay lại từ đầu, có kịp giữ lấy nhau khi màn đêm buông dần.
黎明を灯す。黎明を灯す。黎明を灯す。黎明を灯す。
安息の日。
見て見て、見えない見えない見えない。
バカだ。黎明を灯す。
Today's reading is
己を磨くチャンスだ。明日のために。
名声瞳に。
命にさほど価値はない。未来は絶対だ。
遊んでよー。動じないで。かくれんぼ答え見つけてごらん。
感謝します。この身をもってあなたを守り導こう。
アッキは俺様だけで十分だ。この身をくべよう。憎しみに焼かれるがいい。烈日よ、天を引き裂け。
終わりか。
炎がまだ足りない。 血で鍛えよう。
陣内がござく。暁が昇る。
紛争を刻む。
陣内がござく。
運命に屈する気はない。余人よ、来世に暁を。
追加接近。死を待つ子羊に過ぎない。
炎がまだ足りない。空虚な。
陣内がござく。
運命に屈する気は烈日よ、天を引き裂け。
陣内がござく。
炎がまだ足りない。血で鍛えよう。
追加接近。
心に刻め。血で鍛えよう。
共に燃える。逃げ場なさない。陣内がござく。
紛争を刻む。星々を燃やし尽くそう。
陣内が追いつくばって死を待つのだ。
失望させるわけには。未来は絶対だ。
追加接近。
明星瞳に
明日のために。
優しくするね。動じないで。かくれんぼし答え見つけてごらん。
この身をくべよう。余人よ、来世に暁を。
力を合わせて。ほらこれがてパーツアップグレード。
よく見とけ。よく見とけ。俺が先に行こう。よく見とけ。
イラゲごまー。何見てるの。私が誰だかこんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。いけー。くるりん。好奇心答えはないんだから。飛べー。課長西風に乗って出発。感謝してね。はっ。思考を広げて崩れちゃえ。
自信があるみたいだな。
私が誰だか知ってるの。こんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。いけー。まとめてかかってきてイラゲごまー。そろそろ西風に乗って出発。
お仕置きされたいのか。
好奇心答えはないんだから。飛べ
ー。さあ存分に味わえ。
いけー。
よくまだだ。
美人を見思考を広げて夢中になっちゃえ。
安息の日。
火口を断ちます。
デジャブか。
安息の日。
遭遇した以上
頼むよ。
黄金を全て運命が絡み合う。開示。 緊張している脆弱。
また足手まといにみんなを守って。休憩終わり。
呼ぶ声
もう
が
忘れたの
好みを持ってあなたを守り導こう。明青瞳に
どうか正直に開示。
私を不可能はないやっ。
アッキは俺様だけで十分だ。
脆弱。緊張して開示。
逃げんな。
脆弱。鳴り響け。
低血糖に注意して。
雲銀魚水
本質は同じ。研究の価値あり。ふっ、いい子にしてね。動じないで。
この力が天候の荒波。
命の花いずれ風に吹き落とされる。
千輪は剣総流世を注がん。
生命は呼吸する。はっ、頑張って。
使うつもり天候のさあ飲め。
かくれんぼし答え見つけてごらん。よし。研究根は巡る。優しくするね。動じないで。
天候の荒波。
情熱変身。
暗殺の日。
力を合わせ行く先を照らして。殺意か。自分を見失って日向ぼっこしましょう。大好きよ。聞けば見逃そう。月光を剣とす。そろそろ西風に乗って出発。このかすかな雲を払って晴れ渡る空は大好き。行け。逃げられぬぞ。
供養されこの身をもってあなたを守り導こう。
飛べ。この月下で全てを照らさん。行け。よみがえるか。
準備の勲章。明青瞳に
この月下で
全てを照らさん。
栄誉を見届けよ。始めましょう。
西が導くままに。はっ見くびらない。課長、西風に乗って出発。お待たせしないように。
感謝します。
死ぬがいい。
これも試練。忠誠を誓います。全力で来い。
支障ない。
呼ぶ
このかすか雲を払って晴れ渡る空を飛べ。
治療はいらぬ。
これも試練。供養され。
未来は明るいはず。
全力で来い。
この月下で全てを照らさん。
小賢しき指導が。
デジャブかな。
力を合わせて行く先を照らして。
デジャブかな。
Câu tạm biệt em nói trên môi. Anh biết đây là đêm cuối bên
自分を見失った日向ぼっこしましょう。大好きよ。
私がやる。
課長、西風に乗って出発。このかすかな光、雲を払って晴れ渡る空を行け。
nơi gọi là nhà. Dù vạn ngày cũng chẳng để lại gì.
いける。
Mình còn lại gì ngoài cuộc gọi 2 giờ đêm. Mình còn lại gì ngoài ngày dường như dài thêm. Thế mà ta vô tình bỏ lại trên môi em sớm mai giờ xa quá. Mình còn lại gì ngoài ngàn lời yêu đã trao. Mình còn lại gì ngoài tình đã phai từ hôm nào. Lại một ngày trôi đi về mây ngàn. Em đi cùng đêm ta câu tạm biệt em nói chỉ là đêm cuối ta xa.
私を不可能はない。行け。
なかなかだ。
そろそろ西風に乗って出発。西が
避難早々。
私がやる。焦らない。
皆を招こう。
お待たせしないように。大好きよ。
なかなかだ。避難早々。
lại một ngày trôi đi về mây ngàn. Em đi cùng đêm tàn mờ sương khói.未来は赤だ。
これが維新伝
このかすかに雲を払って晴れ渡る空を行け。
できるよ。私を不可能はない。
飛べ。
生はなした。
Mình còn lại gì ngoài cuộc gọi 2 giờ đêm.
皆を招こう。
ngoài ngày dường như dài thêm. Nụ cười mà ta vô tình bỏ lại trên môi em sớm mai giờ xa quá. Mình còn lại gì ngoài ngàn lời yêu
涙雨ひっ触れてあふれる
好きに使ってくれ。サイは全てを失うか、はたまた手に入れるか、買いだ。
遠慮を渡そう。
私を食い物にする気？ぼったくりだ。
涙雨ひっ触れてあふれる
捕まった。まずい。
気をつけて。
私を楽しませてくれ。ガツンとくるやつでいこう。ふん、2倍速ってこんなもん。
買いだ。
まずい。
涙雨ひっ触れてあふれる
sẽ không hề vui dù hôm nay dẫu đúng sai vẫn yêu hơn ngày mai. Xin lỗi người vì những điều chưa nói ra thành câu. Xin lỗi người vì bao ngày qua đã
体験を改善しないと。ふん、2倍速ってこんな
mất
もん。
bao lâu ta tạm quên u sầu điệu tim này vơi cơn đau và những ký ức mệt nhoài chợt tan vào sớm nay. Cảm ơn người vì luôn
一人なら嘘でも万人なら本当だよ。
Cảm ơn người vì đôi bàn tay không đành buông xuôi.
涙雨
Nước mắt nào rồi cũng sẽ trôi rất nhanh về nơi ấm êm
触れてあふれる
ta xin để lại nụ hôn một lần với ai.
鳴り響け。願いましょう。痛い？本質は同じ。いいところに来たわね。痛くないの？立ちなさい。命の花いずれ風に吹き落とされる。みんなを守って。導きに感謝。協調よ。落ち着いて。さようなら。
mất bao lâu ta tạm quên u sầu tim này vơi cơn đau và những ký ức mệt nhoài chỉ tan vào sớm mai. Cảm ơn người vì luôn cạnh bên sớt chia buồn vui.
立ちなさい。
Cảm ơn người vì đôi bàn tay không đành buông xuôi. Nước mắt nào rồi cũng sẽ trôi rất nhanh về nơi ấm êm vô vàn.
何が知りた
Ta
い？最
xin
悪の
để
力。
lại một lần với ai.
全員
Xin
死刑。
lỗi người vì những điều chưa nói ra.
研究の価値よ。根は巡る。
Xin lỗi người vì bao ngày qua đã trôi.
運命の導きに感謝。
Mất bao lâu ta tạm quên u sầu ngày vơi cơn đau
素晴らしい。さようなら。
chợt tan vào sớm mai.
命のいずれ
Cảm ơn người
風に吹き落とされる。
sớt chia buồn vui. Cảm ơn người
Ta chỉ là
vì đôi bàn tay không đành buông xuôi. Nước mắt nào
みんなそこで親友を迎えよう。
アッキは俺様だけで十分だ。
協調よ。命のいずれ風に吹き落とされる。素晴らしいとさようなら。ふっ、落ち着いて。
Nếu hai ta không quên ngày ấy, ngày những đôi môi trao nhau không lời, thì niềm đau cũng đã trôi hết đi qua bao tháng năm anh với em. Lúc gặp nhau con tim nói không nên lời, khi thời gian trôi như mây bay về trời, và anh đem theo giấc mơ này để rồi mong ngày ta chung đôi. Anh sẽ nhớ mong một người là chính em, sẽ nhớ thương thật nhiều điều vấn vương, đôi mắt xưa còn đượm buồn theo vệt thời gian đã hóa tan theo làn sương. Hai ta có trên đường đời nhìn thấy nhau trong phút giây nghẹn ngào thì anh chẳng thể bước tới chào em như trong giấc mơ ta được có nhau. Nếu hai ta không quên ngày ấy, ngày những đôi môi trao nhau không lời, thì niềm đau cũng đã trôi hết đi qua bao tháng năm anh với em. Lúc gặp nhau con tim nói không nên lời, khi thời gian trôi như mây bay về trời, và anh đem theo giấc mơ này để rồi mong ngày ta chung đôi. Anh sẽ nhớ mong một người là chính em, sẽ nhớ thương thật nhiều điều vấn vương, đôi mắt xưa còn đượm buồn theo vệt thời gian đã hóa tan theo làn sương. Hai ta có trên đường đời nhìn thấy nhau trong phút giây nghẹn ngào thì anh chẳng thể bước tới chào em như trong giấc mơ ta được có nhau. Thức giấc lúc khi trời mưa, chuyện yêu thương mùa về khiến anh nhận ra ký ức đón đưa ngày xưa, chuyện đôi ta nghẹn ngào tình cờ đợi chờ để được quay lại giây phút đầu. Anh sẽ nhớ mong một người là chính em, sẽ nhớ thương thật nhiều điều vấn vương, đôi mắt xưa còn đượm buồn theo vệt thời gian đã hóa tan theo làn sương. Hai ta có trên đường đời nhìn thấy nhau trong phút giây.
死の火種も返還され、撃たなければならないタイタンアグライアは元老院と粛清。私たちは
Anh chẳng thể bước tới chào em như trong giấc mơ ta được có nhau. đêm hiu hắt mang tên em quay về trong ký ức của anh qua thời gian. Chiều lặng im nghe gió đung đưa cây như là bao nỗi nhớ cuốn anh trôi về đâu. Này gió đừng hát mà mang nỗi nhớ chạy đi, quên âu lo quên hết suy tư một đời. Mưa trong anh sẽ vơi nhưng đôi môi đang vẫn vương, chỉ tình cờ nhìn em rồi mang theo những cơn đau thét cao. Lạ lùng em tới bên anh trong chiều đông xa vắng, mà sao giờ đây nhìn lại chẳng còn thấy em. Lạ lùng em với gió hát lên câu ca làm anh thao thức, mà bao say mê nồng nàn giờ đã phai màu. Kìa nắng ngập tràn nhưng giấc mơ lại vừa bay đi, gạt hết cuộc đời lẻ loi. Thôi mình anh lại ngồi nhớ em. Kìa màn đêm hiu hắt mang tên em quay về trong ký ức của anh qua thời gian. Chiều lặng im nghe gió đung đưa cây như là bao nỗi nhớ cuốn anh trôi về đâu. Này gió đừng hát mà mang nỗi nhớ chạy đi, quên âu lo quên hết suy tư một đời. Mưa trong anh sẽ vơi nhưng đôi môi đang vẫn vương, chỉ tình cờ nhìn em rồi mang theo những cơn đau thét cao. Lạ lùng em tới bên anh trong chiều đông xa vắng, mà sao giờ đây nhìn lại chẳng còn thấy em. Lạ lùng em với gió hát lên câu ca làm anh thao thức, mà bao say mê nồng nàn giờ đã phai màu. Kìa nắng ngập tràn nhưng giấc mơ lại vừa bay đi, gạt hết cuộc đời lẻ loi. Thôi mình anh lại ngồi nhớ em. Kìa màn đêm hiu hắt mang tên em quay về trong ký ức của anh qua thời gian. Chiều lặng im nghe gió đung đưa cây như là bao nỗi nhớ cuốn anh trôi về đâu. Này gió đừng hát mà mang nỗi nhớ chạy đi, quên âu lo quên hết suy tư mưa trong anh sẽ vơi những đôi môi đang vấn vương. Chỉ tình cờ nhìn em rồi mang theo những cơn đau thét cao. Lạ lùng em tới bên anh trong chiều đông xa vắng, mà sao giờ đây nhìn lại chẳng còn thấy em. Lạ lùng em với gió hát lên câu ca làm anh thao thức, mà bao say mê nồng nàn giờ đã phai màu. Kìa nắng ngập tràn, những giấc mơ lại vừa bay đi, gạt hết cuộc đời lẻ loi. Thôi mình anh lại ngồi nhớ em. Kia màn đêm hiu hắt mang tên em quay về trong ký ức của anh qua thời gian. Chiều lặng im nghe gió đung đưa cây, như là bao nỗi nhớ cuốn anh trôi về đâu. Này gió đừng hát mà mang nỗi nhớ chạy đi, quên âu lo quên hết suy tư một đời. Mưa trong anh sẽ vơi những đôi môi đang vấn vương. Chỉ tình cờ nhìn em rồi mang theo những cơn đau thét cao. Lạ lùng em tới bên anh trong chiều đông xa vắng, mà sao giờ đây nhìn lại chẳng còn thấy em. Lạ lùng em với gió hát lên câu ca làm anh thao thức, mà bao say mê nồng nàn giờ đã phai màu. Kìa nắng ngập tràn, những giấc mơ lại vừa bay đi, gạt hết cuộc đời lẻ loi. Thôi mình anh lại ngồi nhớ em.
Courtyard's last descendant of the sky, Hyacinth. The party ascends to Aquila's flying fortress.
Chào cơn mưa
Hyacinth resolves to
sao cứ
her family, only to discover that the glorious feat of Seleucus the Day Thunder Knight, campaigning against Aquila, was nothing more than a blood-stained lie. At the same time, in the city of the dead dragon's bones, Cypher contends with the Flame Reaver, who comes seeking the core flame. Though she holds out for some time, she is no match and is slain in the end. But she had already given Kefli's core flame to spirit thief Bartolos, ordering them to wait for an opportunity to deliver the core flame to Finan and the others. The Flame Chasers fight together to defeat the Sky Titan, which has become a combined being of the god and a mortal. As they are trying to escape from the Eye of Twilight, the Dawn device suddenly goes out, and Hyacinth is forced to return the core flame early and remain in the sky to bear divine authority, becoming the protector of the people. Following Cypher's death, the divine power of trickery dissipates, and the 1,000-year dawn of Akama that is sustained by her lie comes to an end. The holy city is met with the merciless invasion of the Black Tide, as the powerful Flame Reaver moves in ever closer. At this moment of crisis, Mighty, Castorus, Treeby and Treenan, Cartonus, the Holy City Guards, and Don Hung all laid their lives on the line so that the Deliverer would have the chance to complete his mission. After making sure that I would remain safe, Finan enters the vortex of Genesis alone.
Share the good news with the whole city.
Please stay close to us. We need to rendezvous with Lord Don Hung.
We will do everything in our power to clear the path for you.
There he is! Lord Don Hung!
Quick, we must assist him!
What are you doing here? Where's Finan?
We are under Lord Finan's orders to escort both of you to safety, no matter the cost. Leave this to me and the Holy City Guards. Zeph, take them and go.
Wait, Namasani. That black-clad swordmaster. Something seems off.
At some point earlier, they suddenly froze in place, not moving at all, like some kind of omen. Right. We don't know exactly what's happening, but retreating is the safest choice right now.
I don't know which demigod graced us with this miracle. Please, come with us.
Finan, is he going to be all right?
Believe in his resolve to save Akama.
It's a letter to the future. Watch, we'll deliver it as fast as we can. Let's go. Training? Which one of you likes such sour?
The Flame Reaver isn't pursuing us. Could this really be some kind of divine intervention?
We can't stay here for long. Lady Treenan's sentry gate is just outside the city. Let's keep moving.
Our experience in Amphorius has far exceeded expectations. If our goal was just to replenish fuel, then mission accomplished. But you're right. For now, let's get back in contact with the Express and plan our next move. That's the safest course of action. We need more information.
On that note, I have a proposal.
Who's there?
I hope to convey a message to the two nameless.
Mr. Screwlum?
Who are you? Stand down. I order you to maintain a distance of 10 paces.
It's okay, guard. This one is not our enemy.
It has been a while, nameless of the Astral Express. I'm glad I arrived in time to stop that black-clad one from harming you further.
So it was you.
It was fortunate we found you in time. Madame Herta and I were both quite relieved.
You two know this anti-Catharin? Does he come from the same people as Counselor Lygus?
Don't worry, guard. This gentleman is an ally of the Trailblaze. Would you mind giving us a moment to speak in private?
Of course. We'll wait nearby. Please, stay safe.
I fully understand your situation. For now, the only thing I can do is temporarily freeze that black-clad one in place. Time is limited, so I'll keep this brief. The place where you stand, Amphorius, is a world constructed from data and memoria, an experimental field of a certain eon. And now, this isolated sandbox world is rapidly falling into a third path. Destruction.
Destruction.
Conclusion. If Amphorius continues unchecked on this course, a Lord Ravager will complete its evolution and metamorphosis, and emerge from the surging tides. The cosmos as we know it will suffer irreversible consequences. Affirmative. If everything unfolds toward the worst possible outcome as predicted, the consequences will be unimaginable. Because the Lord Ravager's goal is the Eon of Erudition. Putting aside the complex details of the inferences involved, I have a request to make. For one of you nameless to stay behind on Amphorius, acting as an informant, in order to prevent the wrath of destruction from ravaging the cosmos. This world is enveloped in a firewall that defies explanation, and the flow of time here is also different from reality. Madam Herta and I can only tear open a gap and project images inside. However, the accidental crash landing of the express car notwithstanding, both of you were able to successfully land here. It will take time to uncover the reason. Before then, if one of the Nameless is willing to stay and witness the fate of this world, or to push it along when necessary, it would be of great assistance.
Mr. Screwlum, I believe you. So I only have one thing I'd like to confirm with you. As Amphorius is already facing its end, how can we guarantee the safety of the person who stays behind?
Look at this, if you would. This curio is called a chronocognitive anchor. The two of you may view it as a kind of space anchor in the world of erudition. As long as you carry it with you, your individual data structure will be protected and will remain unaffected by the influence of digital tsunamis. When required, it can also serve as a bridge for commute. Of course, it is not curio with unlimited uses. May only be held by one the connection being interfered with. Decide quickly as possible. 2 final messages. 1, the Intellatron, named Ligus, possibly the primary culprit behind everything. 2, Bertha, discovered a clue. Miss March has already been drawn into Amphorius.
Cold. It's freezing.
Hold on. Am I dreaming? This is way too strange. Everything's spit, but I was literally just talking to him. That's it. She warned me about this place right before Klipoth glimpsed her. Oh no. Have I accidentally walked onto some weird path? Have I done something crazy without remembering? Unless forcing Pom-Pom into new outfits and borrowing Mr. Yang... hold up. No way! Stepping onto the path of elation can't be this simple. Right?
Child of remembrance, step forth into the depths of the path space.
Hey! Cut it out! If you're there, just come out and talk, okay? You're freaking me out. Hold on. Is that a gate?
Cast aside your fears. Step forward through the gate of memory.
The voice. Is it showing me? Oh no! Don't fall for it! They're lying to you! Turn back! Wait! Master Diviner? Master Diviner, what brings you here? And you, Miss Messenger, do I know you from somewhere?
Good to see you again, March. A pleasure to see you, Miss March.
That's it! Master Diviner used the Matrix of Prescience to help me search for my memories. And you, Miss Messenger, the value of your life does not lie in what happened in the past, but in...
Your memory serves you well. March, I conducted some experiments thanks to the Garden of Recollection. The Matrix of Prescience has made a breakthrough in extrapolating the past. Now, we might be...
The Master Diviner is right. Continue down. Since we last met, you've grown much alongside the Trailblaze. You should be strong enough now to bear the weight of your past.
Well, there goes my Ice Princess fairy tale. I need to know, Master Diviner, Miss Messenger, if this is real, why reach...
The situation is... dire.
She's right. The Garden of Recollection's existence hangs on your memories.
The garden?
You may not want to sacrifice anything to preserve the garden for now, but in time, you'll understand. Your destiny and the path of remembrance are extremely closely intertwined. Now go.
So, I just... walk through that gate?
This way, March. Your past awaits beyond the gate of memory.
Stop! They're just mimicking people from your Don't let those bad people deceive you! The gate. Now it's... you two? Hey guys! What are you doing in a place like this?
March! There you are.
Finally.
The trailblazing journey just...
Traveling's no fun without you around.
Well, duh! What's Team Trailblaze without its star member? Wait a sec. You might look like you two.
We understand your confusion. The garden...
The garden's ally.
Yes. She helped make this possible.
Keep going, March. Find your past. Wake up.
That sounds really tempting.
Trust in yourself. Follow us. Step into your past, March. Find your truth.
Wait up! Slow down! Those words sound so sweet. At last, I finally caught up. Hey, are you alright? I'll be okay. Just not used to running around. Say, March, got a moment to talk before you make your decision? Wait, that was you? Pushing the gate away? Sending those warnings? Yep, named Cyrene. It means ripples of past reverie. Easy to remember, right? Wait a minute. We actually look quite alike, don't we? Yeah. Your pink hair is just as eye-catching as mine. And we're both bright, pretty, and positive girls. Talk about coincidence. Wow, you're quite the smooth talker. But I can't disagree. Wait, you know my name is March? Have we met? No, but I've witnessed your story through those memories just now. It's incredible, really. We might have more in common than you think. I know exactly what you're going through, which is why I don't... You know what I'm going through? I know, because I've been exactly where you are. This empty space has been my home for ages. But there's something I'll never forget. Trust me, that gate won't give you what you want. You mean those people? They're lying? Luring? Yes, convincing, weren't they? They've studied your memories, using your deepest wishes against you. How dare they manipulate a young girl's feelings like that? If you go through that door, the worst case scenario is you'll become their pawn, losing... You've seen what's on the other side? I may be stuck here with missing memories like you, but I still recall fragments of my homeland where I grew up. That door leads to Amphorius. Trust me, for ages, I've watched people walk through that door. They couldn't see or hear my calls. The voices beyond always promised safety, but I've never seen anyone return safely. So I had to try. To be honest, I'm not sure what to believe. But the fact that you're here, putting in all this effort to warn me, that means something. Tell me, Cyrene, how can I... It's really easy, actually. Just turn around and walk away from this place.
The girl cannot be trusted. Through the door, save the garden, both of you. Children of remembrance.
They never give up, do they? But don't let the return journey could take ages, longer than most lives. But that path will lead you. Thank Thank you, Cyrene. I know what I need to do. I'm going through that gate. Into Amphorius. Wait, what? Don't worry. I believe you. It's just that, for me, the only place I can call home is right beside my friends. 2 of my closest friends are already on their way to Amphorius. They may seem capable, but only I know. They're absolute disasters waiting to happen. They won't last 5 minutes in a new world without me. That's why I need to go through. Amphorius or not. When the 3 of us are together, there's nothing we can't handle. We'll explore, understand, establish, and connect. After that, we'll find our way home together. I see. You've got people who mean the world to you, too. That is so heartwarming. March, if that's what you've decided, you have my full support. Birds of a feather we are, looking all sweet and innocent, but with hearts of fire. Oh, stop. You're making me blush. Well then, I guess this is it. Do you think we'll see each other again? Who knows? But don't worry about me. After all this time here, I've grown quite used to chatting with my imaginary friends. Since Amphorius is your homeland, if... then I'll look forward to that day. Your story awaits, March. Make it an epic one. You okay there, friend? Something seems to be bothering.
Even this place has changed, Finan.
Yeah, we've come such a long way. If what that machine gentleman said is true, if Amphorius is destined for destruction, like how you and Dun Hung treasured the Express. Right. Time. Look, there's Finan! And wait.
Lygus.
And you, Lord Finan, will wield that core flame to bury this ancient world.
None of that matters now. This brutal, flame-chased journey has stripped away my delusions. I know the future is in some peaceful paradise with gentle west winds, just waiting to welcome us to step in. If what lies ahead is a mass of chaos, I shall cut through it and usher in the first ray of blazing sunlight. Is it truly you?
With one last chance to how befitting. As our world nears its end, the ones who walk the infinite paths have embraced their destiny. As the Theoros, it is my duty to witness the world's future and oversee this final core flame ritual on their behalf. The trial of world-bearing, the ritual of Era Nova. Ah. I see. So you met my kindred spirit before I could erase his traces.
Partner, what are you saying? I've had my suspicions. How does a native Antikytheran know so much about repairing vehicles from beyond the sky, Lord Lycus? Huh?
Very well. I need no... As you know, when the old gods fell, someone had to bear their broken pillars to fill the vacant seats. Those who would assume divine authority. Yet, for Kephales's demigods, the possibility of overcoming the trials has forever been non-existent. For the world-bearing trial is the divine duty itself. Bringing forth the Era Nova and bearing its weight is an endless ordeal, ceasing only upon collapse. Precisely. The Era Nova ritual is not something that can be completed in an instant, no, but a long and arduous journey. While the sacrificial journeys of other demigods conclude in this world, Kephale must shoulder the gods' score until the next world, when the black tide consumes the bearer and all that they carry, leaving nothing behind.
Unless their core flame finds a new bearer.
The holy flame that illuminates all worlds. Rest, nurture it, pass it on to future generate deliverer. The fate of...
Enough testing. I've made my decision. But before I ignite the dawn of the next world, you need to promise me something. Promise me this. Professor Anax's vision of the new world is absolute. The world will be reborn from my memories. All souls, living and dead, will return as the first humans, unchanged from their past lives. And my friends, the fallen demigods, they shall transcend the cycle to be...
Of course.
Good. Promise me the Trailblazer can return safely to her homeland, unbound by Amphorius's loss.
My apologies, but I cannot promise this. Oh, her bonds with... Well, I stand corrected. An outsider like her does have ways to defy destiny.
Thank you, my friend, for everything you've done for this world. Though the next world may not remember.
As the Theoros, I declare, and step forward, heroes. Follow her path, and...
Without you, we could never... Thank you.
Behold, O gods, Amphorius, the radiant soul, has arrived, having walked...
He is the pure child, walking...
He is the first to be born, first to be named among the named.
Eternal in form, limitless in reach. He treads the endless night underfoot.
Greatest of kings, protector of the displaced.
The firmament of molten gold courses through his very bones and flesh.
The greatest of schemes reveal against his breath and words.
In the golden lakes of that beautiful new world.
There. Finish what we first and last, to write an ending unlike any before. For this world we so deeply...
Come, partner. Join me. come, partner. The time has come for us all to face oblivion, or embark on one final grand journey.
What a magnificent and epic adventure. The hero's journey reaches its end, and the truth behind the Aeronova is about to be revealed. Is that truly the case? Here, as the Theoros, allow me to humbly request that you find a moment to listen to what I have witnessed. This is about the nature of Amphorius itself. A story of the prime mover of life. My, what a broad topic this is. Got it. Let's start. Just kidding. What I mean to say is that time, space, matter, all concepts exist solely because we perceive them. As your acquaintance, Lord Anexagoras, suggests. Oh, how beautifully it aligns, revealing you. But you'll remember, even as the...
If that is the case, whose memory... did the very first new spore sprout from?
What is the pride? But let's set aside the gross teachings for now. Look further, past Amphorius, to what do you know of the scholars' strife? During that grand yet brutal war, waged in the name of erudition, of genius's legacy, the scepters, a macrocosmic computational array beyond mortal comprehension. Made to emulate the Eon's thoughts, it became part of the Eon's cognition at birth. Scattered throughout the cosmos, these arrays act as celestial body neurons for Nous. But regrettably, what nobody knows is that, though forgotten, they never stopped seeking the divine answer. What if, hypothetically, a scepter found the answer to the prime mover of life? If through endless solitary extrapolations in the cosmic cold, the one deemed as a failure by the Eon of erudition found proof through what would happen from a perishing neuron devolved into true life, reborn through the gaze of another Eon. This is a tale from the distant now. Let's leave the scepter's story. Actually, it's been by your side right now, in that break.
Take this wish with you. Be as the prophecy foretold. You will bear the blazing sun until continue onward, bearing this world upon your shoulders.
strange. Like only a voice remains. It's you. What a strange dream I had. It's gone now, though. But look. Let's go find Cyrene, partner. We promised to be there for her oracle card reading today. Looking at you, someone's still half asleep. Tell you what.
Oh, beautiful, isn't it? This is ID Silesiae, home of the nameless hero who cared when he was young and innocent. He had pretending the straw dummy propped up by a wooden pole was a giant with a single blood vessel running from spine to heel, dreaming of slaying the giant and becoming a hero to... What you witness is the start of his path. These are his first memories. Rather than watching, why not join in? Think of it as immersive theater. Become his lifelong closest friend, witnessing his hero's journey from the best seat in the house. As the nameless hero whose unwavering guidance shaped Finan's destiny, yet whose name was never... Questions. Let's follow along. Many mysteries lurk in this village beneath the veil of Your questions will...
Finan! Show me how to use a sword like you do!
Wait till you grow a bit more.
Hey, Finan! Where are you headed? No Cyrene today?
That's exactly where... Found you.
That's...
Goodness! Look at you rushing about! You've got the poor swing all startled. I knew it was you.
Something wrong?
Oh, nothing much. Just suddenly felt a strange connection. Look at you, leaves in your hair. Were you sleeping in a tree again? Or was it the wheat fields this time? At least brush yourself off before wandering around.
Come on, I'm not a kid anymore. You're the only one who still treats me like one.
Sure. You may have the height advantage, but when it comes to maturity, I'm leagues ahead of you. Still fantasizing about being in heroic adventures and imagining yourself as one of the characters? That's the kind of thing kids do, not grown-ups. Don't you agree? And since you're playing along with his antics, who are you pretending to be today?
Today, she's going with Invincible Galactic Baseballer.
Switching roles again? What happened to being the valiant hero from a distant shore who made that solemn pact to learn the sword?
Spare me. Can we not bring this up? Speaking of which, what about those oracle cards? We haven't done divination in forever. Why the sudden interest?
I was just about to tell you. Earlier, there was this mysterious...
Wait.
Yes. Which made me think of those old oracle cards I used to play with as a kid. Though the Ornyx prophecies were always hit or miss.
Yeah, all the kids would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo. If you just redo it when you don't like the result.
The blessing of childhood. Believing the gods might not notice our little corner of ID Silicii, willing to let our small deceits slop. Still, fate is absolute. After all, we never really know just how far into the future the prophecy extends.
Anyway, let's go to our old secret base and look for those oracle cards. Now where...
I can think of a few spots. Let's go check it out. In a village this size, I bet all our childhood treasures are exactly where we hid them.
Mm-hmm. Time must be keeping them safe for us.
In the sunlit barn, amid the scent of...
My unfinished little soldier? Hey, this is the one Mrs. Pythias confiscated. Finally back in my hands.
Finan, Cyrene.
Speak of the devil. Mrs. Pythias, is school out already?
No classes today. This morning, I used fallen leaves for a reading, seeking Orynyx's wisdom. Besides, it's harvest season. There's plenty of other work.
With you being our only teacher...
Anything for my students. By the way, what are you looking for? Is this a toy?
She doesn't remember, huh? Oh, this little soldier's coming with me.
All right then, I should be going. It might rain tonight, so don't stay up.
So this is where the wooden figurine you carved during class ended up. And here I thought I knew all your hiding spots.
To be honest, I'd forgotten all about it myself.
Slow down, kids. You'll trip.
Thank you. We'll be careful.
I could just fish here all day.
It's mine. I caught it fair and square. You did not. It's mine. Finan, Cyrene, come quick. Look at this huge bottle I just caught. Give it here. My rod, my catch. I only let you borrow it, remember?
What's got you two so worked up? Here, show me. Wait a second. This is...
Ooh, I want to see. What did little Finan wish for?
not happening. This stays sealed.
Kiso, Livia, dinner's ready.
Coming, Mom. Finally, I'm starving. Seal.
You know what's funny? I really thought tossing that bottle into the sea would carry our wishes beyond Ides Elysiae. Maybe never thought the waves would end up pushing it back. Ah, well, that would
No sign of the oracle cards. Let's see. Ah, there's one place we haven't checked yet.
Well, those were the days. We'd always meet either by that statue in the village.
Right? And I remember you never used the front door when you wanted me to come play. You always just like a certain someone who has a habit of showing up unexpectedly. I bet she said something clever just now.
Hey, I was just copying those storybook heroes. They never take the beaten path.
Still, it's embarrassing. I've been the only one here for a while, and I haven't kept up with the cleaning. With so many a cellar.
Well, if we're talking Wonderland stuff. Alright, let's split up. I'll handle the yard, you check the upper.
I wonder what the view's like from up there. Worth checking out?
The girl before you carries an air you can't help but wonder. Could there...
The view, you know, besides the swing under the big tree, this has to be my favorite spot in all of ID Silicii. Hey, what are you doing? I'm just a small-time diviner. I can't turn back time if something happens. They always said I'd become the next priest of time, just because I heard prophecies as a... But here's the thing. The more divinations I do, the more doubt... Where will that waiting ship take us?
Here they are! The Oracle cards!
I've captured it all in my heart. There we go. Looks like the gods do listen to our...
Here it is!
But the cards are gone.
Huh? What's this underneath? Hey, don't go changing the words.
I see now. Those sneak...
The ones from Remembrance Maze, you mean?
Yep. Let's head to the back of...
The entrance should be around here somewhere.
Right here. The path to the maze is hidden under all these weeds. It's been too long.
Did you forget? We used to visit them all the time when we were... Alright, let's do this. These... Pretty sure this is it? Should be this way. There it is! The entrance! That hollow in the tree.
Once you get through the tight squeeze in the hollow, you'll reach their dwelling. The Remembrance Maze. Maybe worry more about whether the fairies will let you in. After all, the Remembrance Maze has an invitation-only room.
Lead the way then, partner. Regardless, how about we try getting through the hollow first?
After you, then.
What? Oh, sure, I'll go first.
So hasty, as always. Looks like it's just us now. To be honest, from the moment I saw the cute note left by the fairies, perhaps when we step into the maze again after all these years, the wheels of... What if I am? Just kidding. Don't read too much into it. But you know what? Even if fate is set on its path, no matter where it steers the world, so if you're... forget it. If the wheels do begin to turn, that's when I'll make my request.
I made it! Oh, that wasn't easy.
Wait a minute. Are you... Whoa! Look who's finally back, Memmy! Snowy, you've grown so tall and dashing. I couldn't even tell it was you at first. But look at Rini. She hasn't changed one bit. How fascinating.
Perhaps I'm like you, Rayleigh Mem. Just another fairy of the maze.
An organization? Hardly. They're not that organized. They didn't even have proper names before we... Jolie-mem, Rayleigh-mem, Mealy-mem, Folly-mem. I've missed these cute little troublemakers. We used to gather around the fire, singing and dancing, imagining all our future journeys.
Oh, how good you, Snowy. You swore you wouldn't forget about us. But you were gone so long, you almost did.
Oh, he's just copying those bards from his stories. being all melodramatic. He couldn't forget about you all even if he tried. Actually, we're here.
Oh, the oracle cards. Right. The chief asked us to get those.
Chief? You mean Dolly Mem? What do they need the cards for? If they want a reading, they could just ask me.
Oh, I'm not sure. Let's see. They should be... That's it. This way, everyone. Watch your step. The trunk's slippery. Chief, Reenie and Snowy have returned.
Why do leaves and branches grow? Which way in Membrance Maze depths we seek to find? Welcome back, my dear children.
Right? Though Dolly-Mem always says they're just songs, not poetry.
Oh, Chief, you haven't changed.
Oh, no need to fuss, my child. You haven't forgotten, have you? As long as our songs are sung, the children of the maze will live on, just as our paths stay forever here. Take it. I'm sorry I had to resort to...
My book of oracle cards. Thank you for keeping it safe. You know, you can always just ask if you want me to divine something.
Still, bringing us here like this after...
Yes, the Veil of Evernight whispers to us once more. It tells of a new fairy who will soon enter the maze. Indeed, every time a new fairy arrives in the maze, it means that beyond the veil...
But if that's the case...
We'll have to be cancelled. If disaster's coming... That's a...
We weren't planning to be gone for long. Just enough time to hone our abilities. Finan would train in Castrum Kremnos, while I would seek the Fake Titan's blessing in Yanisopolis. Then we'd return to Ide Ciliciae to...
It's okay. I can still practice my swordplay here. Some things you can learn on your own. Well, probably.
That's not very convincing. Here's a thought. Let's have Cyrene do a reading. If fate wishes to show us its path, we might find some peace of mind.
But what if we don't like what the cards... Not the most optimistic take. Thanks, partner. We'll do it your way.
Ask with a true heart and close your eyes and let your thoughts flow now. Oh, very well. The Deliverer. According to the tripartite prophecy, in fact, it's the...
What, no divine whispers this time?
Oh, silly. This is simply the card you drew for yourself.
The sleepy village of Ide Ciliciae, in just one fleeting moment, welcomed an array of legendary figures. The Weaver, Gatekeeper, Ruler, Traveler. Their stories and wishes showed the village boy glimpses of a world larger than he'd ever imagined. They brought tales up once. These were just images on his friends, and now...
The Deliverer?
Ah, my child. It seems you're destined to bear the wishes of many.
Bear their...
Yes, just like Kefali, standing eternal atop the mountain.
My parents... Mrs. Pythias wished for more books in her little schoolhouse. Wanted us to all learn and grow. And little Piso, is that my purpose?
Perhaps. For a true deliverer, such wishes are but droplets in an ocean, after all. Kefali...
Right. How could any human possibly measure up to a Titan? What's this?
What you see are futures written in the cards. Or rather, sometimes fate can guide us when we're lost. Let's consult and learn just how many.
Well, if it isn't our little deliverer, my wish. Right, Princess Homebuddy?
Cypher, that's not how I see it. My one wish is to find that for someone with all those treasures behind your divine power.
Ouch! Right for the jugular. What about our friend from the...
My wish came true before.
You two are so... You know what? Just think.
I can't disagree with you. Warm embrace. They're all wishing for a kinder...
Personal wishes? These crawling parasites.
No. That's exactly the...
Teacher, perhaps you could share your...
Oh, Snowy. You want to know about our wishes now? I wish to meet Trian again. In the sea. And Aggie. I want to see you shed that golden thread cocoon around your heart. Just once more. Smile at us again like that finally. I pray that the footsteps of lost souls no longer wander. Are we wishing for too much? Well, let's say these three...
Those wishes are truly wonderful.
Then we can rest easy. Because...
Only...
Mark these words, Snowy. See you tomorrow.
Finan, my student. Listen well. My life's work is done.
Isn't he... You know, I mean, I just daydream about hero stories, but... Come on, you're joking, right? Am I really being burdened with a dream that...
Finan? Since when did you become so timid? Asking such juvenile questions about wishes.
What's that supposed to mean? No way I become friends with this half-naked show-off, right? Horrifying. Is that really something I'll enjoy one day?
What are you mumbling to yourself now? The wishes of the Kremnon warriors are done. I survived 1,000 deaths only to fall to a coward's blade. And Finan... Never mind. That blank look tells me you're completely... My wish is simple. One honest duel. Face to face, blade to blade. Then I'll strip away that mask with my own hands.
Nothing but violence and vengeance. This person's wish is nothing short of brutal, still.
So tell me.
So many faces still.
What's weighing on you?
Didn't you say disaster would strike him? If that's true, then... Cyrene...
Of course.
Although those voices, visages... I can't ignore the sense that something is calling me.
Accept this gift. Oracle cards carrying time's wisdom, blessed by Orynyx. May they journey with you, become your memories.
I'll hold these words, Claudette. Now that I'm holding them... They don't...
What? Everyone, we've got big trouble, Mimi! Burning, smoke everywhere.
What's going on?
It's here. The seeds of disaster have all this time. Not even...
You mean... Aedes Elysiae will be swept up in the prophesized catastrophe?
I'm afraid so. My children, take shelter in the Remembrance Maze.
But my parents... The whole village...
Are we facing the...
This is beyond any Titan. beyond any danger you could overcome with strategy alone. It's an unspeakable horror that twists all life into abominations that never bleed nor cry. Even titans fall to its corruption, burning from within the black tide.
Not even titans can?
Yes. So please, don't wish for you.
Finan, what path do we take?
I learned the sword to protect those close to me.
Then we...
Indeed. Our friend is right. Forgive me, Chief, but Ides Elysiae needs us. And as her child, I must act.
Very well.
With me, Cyrene. Even without a sword, I'll take a rake. Even with the roughest steel, I'll keep our home safe.
Deliverer, the card's truth extends beyond its mere literal meaning. There's another, not someone perfect from the start, standing, but one who starts small, from a humble village, expanding their world within step. When we were little, I told him I wished this world would know that wish has shattered. Yet I'm glad he's chosen to walk this, and all of this happened because you believed in him, friend, shall we? It's only when you're by our side that Finan and I, that our hearts find their courage. I know you're watching us right now, aren't you, great hero from the future?
Oh, Deliverer, such cruel irony. Though destined to bear the world's burden, this boy can never become the hero to follow their path. Bear witness as this man, forever denied the mantle of hero, takes his first step on the path to deliverance. Watch this memory play out its final act. See with your own eyes how everything began. Then you'll see why his dream of deliverance was a sun red as blood. In that moment,
these creatures, someone, anyone. No. You. Are you? No. Olivia. Please. Stop. Olivia. And these monsters. Why? Why?
when the black tide arrived, the wavering boy in the far-off future, the land of and when dawn broke over scorched earth, a boy, covered in wounds, buried the dead one by his home, his past. His feet carried him forward, over the pillar of stone, beyond the chalice of plenty. Through the dead he wandered, without direct. Yet he did not walk. Those words his friends spoke.
Protect those who must be protected.
The words were few.
That's what it means to be ordinary and choose to be more.
Onward he walked, until the call of the flame chase journey thundered across the land. In the vision painted by prophecy, humanity would triumph over the gods, seize the core flames, and ignite a new dawn for Amphorius.
Yet losses are a journey. Only one who treats the world as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny.
The voice within.
No matter.
This is the abyss. Hold on.
And now...
They're evacuating the temple. Are you insane? That blonde man is the Crown Prince of Krymnos. Mess with him, and every last person in this city could wind up—
Calm yourselves. The Holy Maiden has everything.
Behold, it is the month of Gate, light calendar 49. As you know, though Mighty Mos was proud, he did not engage in needless violence. He challenged the elders of Akama to a duel, not for glory, but for the rights and dignity of his. After Aglaya's mediation, Finan met Mighty Mos's challenge as the Elder's representative. This so, as...
Is this your idea?
Bloodshed isn't the way. We and true warriors know when to sheathe their blades. The impartial Talantin shall oversee this duel. You need only place your offerings upon something that has more weight than the...
Which means only those who understand the world's weight are worthy to carry it. Well, Kremnoan, looks like you won't be able to punch...
It makes no difference. Otherwise, come...
Hard to imagine they once
Holy Maiden, I can't help but feel like a pawn.
Every hero was once a child.
That's so. Look at me. Just a common soldier. Since swordsmanship won't decide the winner, Lady Goldweaver should be here instead. My devotion to the Holy City couldn't...
What if we told you this...
Are you saying that Lady Goldweaver...
Every Chrysos heir is indispensable to the Flame Chase journey. And you and the Crown Prince of what the duel marks is not an...
True enough. The voice within has never failed me.
Spoken like a Chrysos heir.
That's right, comrade. It's time for us to teach that. Me? With him still? On the top. Here we are. At the Temple of the Time Titan. And I don't even know how Cyrene's studies are progressing. Still, I hope she's doing well. Anyway.
What's going on? Did he just say Cyrene's studying here? Of course, Lagist. Forget it.
Amazing. Talantin may have fallen, but their scales remain true to their purpose.
I hope you still remember your purpose.
You seem awfully confident, Kremnoan. Let's see.
For your information, in Castrum Kremnos, as we're in foreign lands, Alan, the signet of Kremnos, the crown jewel of our people.
A ring. Not just a...
Don't push your luck. Think I'd pour my... Just know that Kremnos' 1,000 years of glory could bring a titan to its knees. Let alone a...
So to him, glory and his people outweigh the entire world.
And the very destiny that Mighty himself will eventually shoulder.
Now this is a tough one. Well, comrade, what did you... You mean my conviction? But no way. Only an Idonian would do so. In the end, the deliverer that appeared in my life on that day. How ironic. I can't even look at this card properly, much less follow just thinking about how my village was. Speaking rationally, I know it's not nearly, but here and now, this card.
Perhaps that itself is the answer.
Look, Finan.
It's so nice to see you all again. Lady Treenan, Finan. Hello. Seeing... Why so
Cyrene? This is...
I was supposed to leave with the priests, but then I heard I figured it had to be you.
That's Cyrene?
Still playing...
Quite the hothead. You know, you two just might get along. Don't worry. You already know if that's your choice, I am with you because I remember it all. The pain speaks for itself. But even though hatred can help, what you need now is victory. You have to throw the weight of your future.
The future?
Maybe that was it. Why not have our mutual friend? How about it? Can you... Relax.
Let's... The fate of Akama hangs on this duel. I will stake everything I have. Let's. Together we'll prove that what weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it.
Talantin, the fair, the just, in the name of the holy...
Your offering is...
Yes, a flimsy little card. That is my choice. Just know that it's called the Deliverer.
Interesting.
It's...
The scales...
Talantin is deliberating on the outcome.
This is... But I believe...
Hear thee, children of humanity. The one whose offering weighs more... One from Ides Elysiae, the nameless hero. However, the true weight of conviction originates not from itself, but rather in that which tips the scales. Hope. It's...
What's that supposed to mean?
I think the Titan means that it's not anyone's personal convictions that outweigh the fate of the world. It's about a wish. One which...
Yes.
Placing us both on the same side of the scales? Foolish. We Kremnoans are your mortal enemies.
Fine by me. I've never claimed to be the deliverer from the... I'm a soldier. And if it's my fate to bleed my... That's all a hero really is.
A brilliant explanation, just as prophesied. On this day, the final two...
I should have known from the start. They all...
Oh, I have 1,000 ways to tame a lion. But this lion didn't come here for bloodshed, did he?
The Kremnoans far outmatch Akama's forces, yet we haven't lost a single soul.
Do you honestly think Kremnoans, renowned for our love of battle, would show mercy?
Your forces are equally renowned for their iron discipline, and so... we can...
Perhaps Akama isn't as hidebound as the rumors say. You grasp the true marrow of power more clearly than those elders.
Now that the wheels of fate are turning, what finer way to celebrate this? Follow me, brave Outlanders. History shall remember this moment.
You must see it now. Patient. These are, as I mentioned, such as this.
They say that the heroes of this yet know. Were they so? In the end, the black tide still swallowed everything.
The West stands protected by mighty Skrymnoans. It will hold for the time being. Professor Anaxa deployed wards in the north and east before. Their effectiveness is untested, but we needn't fear for Aglaya. Even in death, she counts as the greatest among demigods. Her threads of romance weave an impenetrable shield, and the people answer her call. Let's move. Catholi has given their core flame. We must complete the Era Nova before the next entry hour. For Amphorius.
That only leaves 3 hours.
So, this is the last time we'll see her.
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysos heir. So has it always.
Then why? Why must Amphorius' wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led... Why does it look like this?
We haven't had any other choice. Even if we only see the long, long night ahead, I still believe that through it, we'll find the dawn on the other side. Beyond these flames, a new sun will someday. So, to the Temple of the Three Fates. You'll take over Time's authority, and we'll return all the core flames to the Vortex. Then put this world's fate to its final rest. After which, we shall all face oblivion, or embark on one final.
Please forgive us for disturbing.
It matters not. I know fate has run its course.
The black tide has reached Akama. It is time.
As agreed, I shall present the core flame of time. Ride the river of time. It will guard your passage to the vortex. Step through.
Professor Anaxa proved the truth of Genesis with his sacrifice. As Chrysos heirs of the prophecy, we were always destined to immolate ourselves for this world. Now, it's our turn.
I don't need another. After all, we've been ready to fight fate ever since we left the...
Yeah. Come. Let's claim the miracle we were promised, and burn away every last
And then...
Light calendar 4931, the third week of the month of Evernight. Welcome, Miley, and the end. The Titan has revealed the gateway of fate. Please, beyond this gate, then you'll understand how the mortal called Finan shouldered the world's weight. That the so-called deliverer is not. Please, esteemed one. The answers you...
The vortex of Genesis. Just what is this?
Life's but a walk. It is a tale. The vortex of Genesis. as an unattainable existence that has dwelled within his heart, beyond his reach. You have accompanied him through the march of years uncounted. You naturally have the right to view the river now. If you
When
would.
the Aeronova comes,
Talk.
the sky.
Now this
What is this?
no excuse
Make
beyond
the
the air.
Aeronova.
None of that matters now. This brutal, flame-chased journey has stripped away my delusions.
This will be a romantic story like none. You think so too, right?
Indeed, in his memories, such a scene replays over and over. Though the details may differ, a total of 33,550,335 times. Each is a drop from the river of time, representing the long journey he would take, or rather, a never-ending cycle. Seeing is believing. Or perhaps you can simply walk straight to the final truth. See the true face of the character you play, and witness the ultimate nature of the Christ. Please, take your time. Look around as much as you wish. You read the world's course. As the sole audience of this I believe that since you can make Amphorius' frozen fate for... Feeling a bit lost? As you now see, this scene marks the final act of the drama Amphorius. The final eternal recurrence created by this man's hand. And the last one is... Behold, at the swordsman's side stands one he has sometimes called companion, other times comrade. That nameless hero, absent from the annal. She is the swordsman's ideal in his youth, the deliverer that guided him resolutely onward through. And this time, under her guidance, what choice shall the hero make? Whither shall the fate of the world flow? There are many mysteries yet to be unwound. But if I may, allow me to temporarily yield the stage to one far more fitting. Please put your hands together and give a rousing round of applause for they who will reveal the answers. The master of the countless memories we saw. The other important actor now stepping into the vortex. They who have already burnt their...
And you succeed, executioner. With my flesh as kindling, like the first dawn of the new world. The time has come to once again start everything. All will one day die. Forward!
Thank you. And I'll give you what you need. To the soul. Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
I don't have time for games.
Delivering warmth.
Curious, endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Is it coming? Riding the west wind? Away we go!
Never seen open sesame. Watch it crumble.
I'm just a frail insanity. Get there!
Return to the great tree. Answer me. Will you be the blazing sun? Even if all creation burns to ash.
Get them! What's the matter? To the soul. Insanity. Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
Curiosity is a dangerous thing, you know. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
This ends now. With your corpse, I'll ignite the dawn! How is this possible? The sons of destruction, now twinned. You then set your blood ablaze, your fury.
I have it under control. Thank you. And I'll give you what you need.
It's riding the west wind. Away we go!
To the soul.
Never seen perfection before?
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Underestimating us will huge news!
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
I'm scared!
Stay put! Get them! What's the matter? Insanity!
Curiosity, endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
My fury, unchanging.
It's coming! Riding the west wind. Away we go!
Impressive.
Watch closely. I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Give me strength.
Impressive. This is worth learning.
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame.
Not enough. This form shall fuel the fire.
Nothing but a void.
Burn. Burn unceasing.
Glimpse the unknown.
Thank you. And I'll give you what you...
One person alone may witness the miracle. Such
such is the will of fate. That person can only be you. Why not let wrath incinerate fate? At last, I'm furious. After all, you've also been bathed in that eon's gaze, which can awaken the longed, much like that scepter we spoke of earlier. That's right. Now, the eternal land, a bottomless well of fury aimed at...
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire.
That's what it means to be a...
Then why? Why must Emphorius' wishes be... We made the best choices we could, but in the end, the prophet... Why does it look like this?
You see it too. Those burn marks. The flickering cubes. They're more like a shattered teleslate.
Standing here, the voices of Titans have never been. They were coming from the Black Tide all along. Is that...
Or maybe it is...
Finan, do you still remember when I was little? I had a dream. The curtain seemed to contain all of Emphorius. We're strange and fantastic. There were countless versions of us.
Perhaps.
Yeah. As I gaze out at the world before me. So, this is the reason the sky was sealed. Emphorius is merely a larger ID Cilicia. We are just characters in this tiny world, following the prophecy, stepping onto the same journey over and over. What then is this so-called... And what are the spectators watching all of this, truly hoping?
As the Theo. Thus is the sin. This is a moment the universe will remember. After millions of extrapolations, the experimental environment known as Ampho.
So, the results you speak of are this wreckage of a world. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 core flames to recreate. We become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end of everything.
Exactly. The Titans are Chrysos' heirs of the past, and Chrysos' heirs are the Titans of the future. Anaxagoras' theory of Era Nova holds true, as the model of reason he reached but from just the perspective of a player in the drama, he could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world or perfect heroes and gods. They were a deep learning program made for the Black Tide.
But this time, your plot will fail. I've taken Catholi's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and titans were merely byproducts of the experiment. You've seen this every generation of heroes, gods, and worlds. This is the endpoint of Amphorius's calculations. A perfect equation of destruction.
So in your eyes, all the sacrifices are just a string of
Don't sell yourselves short. I'd say, rather than numbers, you're more like fuel for the fire.
Even if that sunrise is born from annihilation?
Curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphorius is already following a different path from the erudition? It has long since granted divine blessings equally to each child. The golden blood flowing in your veins, it comes from the blemished one, whose name is destruction itself. And Amphorius's Chrysos heirs were from the very beginning. Amphorius has waited for this moment for too long. At the end of the empty, cold, and lonely extrapolation, Nikos Philia 093. No need to feel regret. This generation of Chrysos heirs is the most outstanding model, and you two are the final. You will come to life from a string of cold numbers. Along with all those who have passed, you will run toward the real universe. In the name of the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb, unleash its fury and destroy the source of all this tragedy.
Or we could always choose another option. Like you said, Amphorius is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending, under the watchful eyes of the stars. But that also means that there isn't just one Eon who can cast their glance at Amphorius, right? Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? And in reality, this world has already been under the watch of other Eons. It's strange when you think about it. If you just stayed back, watching us complete the ritual and get consumed by the black tide, your goal would naturally be achieved. Why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
You're pretending. Revealing the so-called truth just to deceive us. Covering up another possibility. Destruction is not the only outcome for the fate of
Do you two really think, as petty little demigod, what makes you think you're...
A little courage and determination. Just kidding. But we're not gonna tell ya. We're going to weave a long dream for Amphorius, making it believe the experiment hasn't ended, that everything is still ongoing.
With just Orynyx's power, though, it should be impossible to achieve this, right?
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream. And the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream. Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that eon records Amphorius. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that eon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space, granting each incarnation of me the power to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame-chased journey.
I understand. Then let me step into the cycles and continue Amphorius's grand design. To deceive the gods, deceive the world itself. But to make time vanish from this world, that would mean you...
All right, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey, so... come on, cheer up a bit, okay? In that memory, you will definitely meet me again. The little Cyrene who knew nothing, lying on a soft patch of grass, feeling the light breeze, dreaming of the distant world. Tell her about the flame chase journey, and then let her become a romantic part of this story. I believe every Cyrene will make the same choice, erasing time again and again, resetting time over and over. After all, they're all me, and I will always have my charm. Then, I'll fall into a sweet dream, disappearing in some small corner, quietly, waiting for the day.
And I will keep going. Even if the road ahead is dark. I will... Rather than let the core flames become nourishment for the black tide, I'll become their vessel. To prevent the arrival of Era Nova. Even if I have to burn through my own body, it's no matter. As long as I don't extinguish, the flame chase will never end. Until Amphorius welcomes a true dawn.
The girl who watches over time, and the warrior who carries the world. Now, let us fulfill the duties of time and world-bearing. Honor the past and forge ahead.
I promise you, the pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
You need to hold tight to this ceremonial blade. After I'm gone, it will take you back to the beginning. I believe that in that story, or in countless stories, each alike yet unique, everyone, all the companions who sacrificed themselves, alongside the deliverer we once dreamed of as children, will reunite beneath them.
If we can never break free from this prison, I will stand my ground. Until the day someone shatters this endless cycle and writes the final chapter of Amphorius' fate.
set out. We will be the ones to start everything, carry the primordial chaos, just as your name suggests, and bear this world we hold so dear. So long, Kaslana.
As the Theros I have observed, instruction synthesis is formed.
I will wait for that day, for as long as it takes. The day will come to remember this eternal and follow in our footprint to write an ending unlike what ever was. That will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
The world is collapsing. And we too. Ides Elysiae. Everything is as it was. You know, this is just a corner of the I know. I'm here to say goodbye. You can stay here forever. Let it flow. Even if it's a path with no... Are you afraid? Will you see the motivation I gave you as the manipulating wisdom? The convictions. If we are just not real, then why do we part here? You can... Take me with you. No. Because there is no perfect solution in this world, and I will embrace my origin. Destruction. If you stay by my side, I'll hesitate. Do you remember when we were kids? Everyone would get so excited drawing cards, like kids always get to change their, but when it comes to the fate of adults. Then go, Kaslana, as you promised. Deceive the world. Burn yourself up with all your might. Wield your futility like a sword. In the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this. So, until it reached the origin, just as Professor Anaxa once said, in that void, Kefali stood at the center of chaos. When the waves of time finally calmed, the Chrysos War had lasted for nearly a century. And the threat, that was the era of the Day Thunder Knight's battle with the sky. From that moment, the sole survivor of the old dynasty, Imperator.
So what you're saying is, You've traveled back down the River of Time, finally reached the Flame Chase journey and even all of Amphorius, and nothing but—
Exactly. So, Dux Gladiorum, please take—
Since Her Majesty's not here, no need for formalities. The word Gladiorum always reminds me of my father. Call me Hycelans, nameless swordmaster.
Please allow me to add one—
You mean Finan? Such a name could never be your true, but I won't question you further about— Besides, the deep sea is dark. Isn't it All right, nameless swordmaster.
Aren't you even a little suspicious of what I've said?
Harboring suspicions is not my concern. My sword dances only when the Imperator harbors doubts. There's no use in speaking further. Show me your true intentions through action. Perhaps you should demonstrate your skills and calm the raging black tide for us.
Light up the dawn.
Oh. Nice moves. We just washed it away and here it comes again. The black tide is really no joke.
Light up the dawn.
The waters end here.
It's you. And so, through my old acquaintances, the Imperator, his alliance needed, but the condition was this. I had to prove that in the original history of this,
với anh là ngày khiến hai hàng mi rối bời, vì ngày ấy gặp nhau không ai dám nói một câu trao nhau, cứ đắm đuối cứ thế hát bài hát chia sẻ.
The people kept their promise and handed you all of the core flames. In this world, after Trebios, no demigods were born in Amphorius. At this point, I just want to know, when they vanished into the dark, why didn't you shed even a single tear? Your indifference chills me. Sorrow has been my constant companion. In fact, I'll remember this world through anger. As long as I burn. Perhaps it's already too late. But you're right. Anger, at this moment, is the only weapon I can rely on. So, draw your sword, executioner. I'll make sure you realize that you're
He raised his sword and attacked. Then Kaslana killed himself. And they, who fell to the sword to be left in the past, and went into the future. I can't remember any plan. Hiding in the shadow, climb, fall, climb, fall, climb again. And the only freedom Romeo had was in choosing how to roll the stone. Sometimes fast, but its choice couldn't change the futility of the world. The stone would always, after that, every time I reached this point in the cycle, the burning sky would cast a shadow over its path. It would nearly reach the peak of the great, couldn't fall it wanted to stop my efforts in the cycle. Dissolved at the same time.
Ngày mai kia nếu có phút giây vô tình thấy nhau sẽ nói câu gì? Hay ta chỉ nhìn lặng lẽ.
Absolute no.
Cycles was the answer you were looking for.
No. It's just that the answer came so suddenly. There was no fun in trace eons, paths.
I can't give you an exact explanation.
Enough. I'm just expressing my frustration. Don't you understand? I was already expecting this. The black tide came.
Fate is a strange thing. No matter how the details of history change.
If the other Anaxagoras actually worshipped the gods, I'd make sure to find a way to break the cycles, to crush them in their cradle. Too bad. Now only...
What's that supposed to...
Of course. The core flames were meant to save the... Besides, according to you, before stepping into these endless cycles...
I've already heard the same thing.
Enough chit-chat. Let's go. If we run into any... We've all made preparations for total annihilation. Never thought someone would step in to help.
Light up the dawn.
You've been to the Luminary Throne before, haven't you?
If you're talking about in past cycle...
Hold up. Keep your wits about you.
Pretty boy, your eyesight's better than I thought. As for that false god who's been turning the world upside down...
You're sure to... In the name of the Seven Sages, I demand that you immediately step away from the... Take my words back to Aglaya. I won't say...
Oh my! You won't even call me the demigod of trickery. That is just heartbreaking. I have some words for you, too. First, as one of the most heretical blasphemers in the world... This is none of your business, Grove Boy. Step aside. I don't want anyone getting hurt.
Corf.
This gloomy little brat. Ooh, not bad, not bad. I kinda like you. As a return favor, please don't search his core flame right here. Aw, don't cry now.
That was close. I'm out of here.
They're exactly like all the cunning.
Sounds like you have a plan?
Of course. When I first set it along the way.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
The Venerationists' foolish inventions finally come in.
You've arrived, Zacharias.
What?
I'm running out of patience. So I'm not going to waste words. Listen up, spirit thief. Hand over.
If you ask me, you're the greatest disaster Emporius has ever known. No matter how strong you are, you're still just a mortal body. Carrying 12 core flames? Don't make me laugh. You'll just get consumed by the divine flame.
134.
What?
This is the 134th cycle I've lived through.
1,596.
Yes.
1,000 core flames and just a
I've come this far. And that's proof enough.
But someday you will.
Of course. The divine flames will eventually consume my eyes and blind me. But before that, they could still forge and sharpen Dawnmaker. Now when I cut open your stomach, you won't feel a thing. This is...
Fine! Assume this world holds 100 million possibilities. And no matter how one looks at it, 99,999,900. Even so, I'll use my divine power, despised by the people of this world, to achieve that 1 in 100 million possibility.
Bartolos!
Brat, if you've got the guts, you'll have to first step over my dead body. Cat ear thief, run! Go find Sequoia! This little brat is not a brat we can deal with just by ourselves! I'll give it back!
Future will come! For tomorrow! I'm fine. A future will come!
In my memories, Zachary, their departure no longer stirs anything in my...
This reason core flame before us is a fake.
I know. It all... And then, driven by defiance or hatred. Exactly like the countless past hurt.
Since you've witnessed the same scene, will you carve the trickery core flame from my chest now?
That depends on your attitude. At least so far, in the cycles where you've asked this question, the endings haven't been so cruel.
Well, thank you for that. But no one can catch up to me.
Whether you believe me or not, I'll still tell you this.
All right, then.
Silence.
One-eyed boy.
Go, Cythera. Give us some time and This isn't for her. You've walked too far down this path. It's time to discuss a possibility. For old time's sake, turn back. Your Messiah complex has turned you into something no different from the icy gods you spoke of. The children of humanity you swore to save. They are no more than ants to you.
Of course. I've been wondering, what kind of demon could burn my homeland to the ground in an instant without batting an eye? Now I have the answer. It turns out that fiery demon has been fantasizing of
I don't want to argue anymore. Make your biggest effort to resist, or accept, even if it's futile. We all have the...
Yes. Even if it is futile.
When I walk into the destruction ridden by the gods, with my own 2 legs, you will witness. Even the smallest footnote still leaves a mark in this story.
And so, at the end of the traveler and the scholar fulfilled their fates once again. Or perhaps it wasn't just they who fulfilled their in the endless darkness. And losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little. Reduced to ashes. It happens in every journey.
You don't look so good.
Even after going through 108,640 mighty. Your name...
Why do you sound so pleased?
Yeah. I know all too well. You only meant it sincerely in the first cycle. After that one and only time we walked side by side, Dawnmaker will stab you through your 10th thoracic vertebra. That's your...
Interesting. Tell me, when the mighty Moses of the past faced you, did they ever retreat?
Never.
Then they died honorably, worthy of the name of strife. But there's still tenderness in your eyes. How pathetic.
I remember that I was once human.
If you win, tell the mighty most of the next life. This person is a worthy opponent. So always remember to give it your all.
I'll keep that in mind.
Even though the dynasty is left with just one, the Kremnos festival will continue as usual. I, the king of the Kremnoan Legion, will host the final feast in the center of this arena. And the pride... One day, you shall die with a wound in your back. That's what I saw when I overcame the trial. The gods' dying ramblings. Enough. You've probably heard this thousands of times. So you must There's no way you'll take...
I understand.
Step forward and fate... I, the last son of Gorgo, the demigod of strife, salute you. I'll give 10,000 scars and 10,000 lives of mine to fuel the blazing sun of deliverance. Oh, martyrs, behold! The last Kremnos festival has begun. And will not end till death.
Time to temper myself. Future will come. I can't let them down.
Conquer this world, or be conquered by me.
As you wish. And in my full glory, I salute you. That's all I ever wanted.
Quench the flames with blood.
Doja! Helios!
Is that all?
Branded with strife!
I'll never yield to fate.
Empty shell! So without substance! Sun, tear the sky!
If you can, deliver. Use the flames of your fury to scorch your own flesh.
Feel the scorching hatred.
So without substance! Empty shell!
Is that all?
Ed Bonina!
Hail the new dawn! So without substance! Empty shell!
Mightimos. Let strife decide the outcome. Let this burn.
Well fought. You may crown yourself. My blood. In your next life.
The 108,642nd core flame of strife. Yet the shadows of the black tide still loomed. The blaze was still not enough, even if it meant.
No matter how bright the sun is, moreover, a sun like that surely cannot bring
Golden blood is born from the destruction. We have long since lost the right to seek warmth only by feeding the flames. Can we melt that hope?
Allow me to ask.
24 million.
Such a heavy burden. So that's why you've turned into this. A broken idol.
No matter. I will bear this burden as long as...
I must refuse. I cannot watch you walk into a fate more
But this way will never again suffer.
Unnecessary indeed. You are not the Finan I know. Please turn back.
In the end, it seems the clash of blades was inevitable.
How painful. I know I am not your match, having fallen under your sword countless times. Even Kefali cannot shape all things at will, nor can they dictate the fate of all life. And it is precisely for this reason that I chose. I am the Hand of Shadow, Castorus, the demigod of death. Listen. Please turn back. Do not disturb these fresh flowers in their muddy deaths. What? A pity. At this crossroads of life and death, the giant dragon is but a shattered shell. Yet, I will still fight, defending what hope remains.
It's time to temper myself for tomorrow! I'm fine.
I ask you to rest here!
Allow me to refuse. I must transform my soul into a raging fire. I must.
All of this. is it any different from that brutal future?
Remember agony! Quench the flames with blood! Is that all? Branded with strife! Your sun tear the sky! Feel the scorching hatred. Quench the flames with blood!
I can't keep him here.
With the old sun's embers, hail the new world's dawn! Quench the flames with blood! Is that all? Branded with strife! All stars burn to ash! Feel the scorching hatred! Hail the new dawn!
Even if I can't win, I must try.
Then let this be a tribute to your million struggles. But
wake up, lost one. See that the firelight in the darkness is not.
The core flame of death was taken from the dragon's belly. What a brilliant it should shine upon all. Light 2,024,000, as if even the deep.
You're here. As
you're still lingering.
Because you're still waiting for a miracle.
If that thread of
your thoughts are wavering. But even within the gods' cult, never forget what set you on this. How many times has it been?
4.
Then that blaze inside of you must be burning hotter than ever.
Yes. When I first forged the 12 core flames into one, I had the same impression. The destruction. A power unlike anything before surged within me. Violent flame, and yet now. This fragile body holds a staggering 48.
And when that happens, your long struggle.
No.
Mind.
In every new cycle, all I have to do, then he'll kill me. Shatter this body.
Bold plan.
Unfortunately, I don't have a back, but even in this wretched prison, I never forget what set.
Wait.
Not once. In millions.
I can do this. Lord, find us the demigod of...
A black tide. Hand over the core.
A healer should stay.
Hyacinthia.
Return the dawn.
I swear, your deaths won't be in vain. Just as they have never been.
The sun's work.
I believe in you. You are the Chrysos heir. It's just the part of that...
My humanity.
Even
though the light has grown dim, its warmth still lingers. Deliverer, please, open your heart to me.
No matter. Let this blazing sun fill the sky with golden fire. Quench the flames with blood. Await the end! Grant it with strife!
It hurts. The fire. Burning.
Remember agony! Hail the new dawn! Is that all? The flames are strong. Quench the flames with blood. Fear the sky! Rend it with strife! You sun, tear the sky! Feel the scorching hatred. Quench the flames with blood. Remember agony! Let the sky merge with all this world's suffering. Hail the new dawn! Farewell, Hyacinthia.
Your sunburns, but tell me, how will the seeds of an—
The core flame rose, and this time remain the same from the... Horizon rose this. $33 million. This is the... Countless memories, countless versions of myself. They all needed a moment. Just like you do. To stop. And just like... In millions of cycles, each time we speak, our words grow fewer. Your fire burns hotter and you're getting closer to becoming pure. I never had a choice. I understand. If you are to keep the worst fate from unfolding, this is the only path. But this time, things are different. Your persistence has shifted the tide. On the horizon, I see it. Turns out, the fire that lights the way was never mine to begin with.
Do you remember? In that first timeline, you and Mightymost stood before the scales of justice, locked in, and when hesitation took hold. What am I saying? I am you. Even if you buried me deep and chose another path, that fact never changed. Then let's try again. When you stood before the scales in hesitation, the answer you found in your... Do you still remember it?
Remember the past. And what weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry.
Good. Then Trailblazer, my friend, my comrade, you arrived in this strange world, and in the face of danger, you never once backed down. Instead, you've saved world after world without hesitation. If I choose to step through that door and embrace an end fitting of the destruction, let this sun forged from millions and millions of core flames burn me up along with the god of destruction and their minions. And the world we leave behind, this world, my home, where hope still lingers. Will you take on everything we've carried? Return to the beginning one last time. Stop the birth of Iron Tomb. Save...
Good. In that case... So... If she takes on the weight of the whole world, she'll be able to walk further down the path of deliverance than a fire that only knows how to burn. One will step into the future. One will remain in the past. If I can strike down the gods with Dawnmaker, perhaps fate's deadlock can be broken. And if you can stop Iron Tomb from ever being born, then these... It's time to put our teamwork to the test, partner.
Thank you for all you...
The image of the hero I've buried deep in my heart. Cyrene, a page never seen before has just been. Lend me the power of time and send this hero back. And I will walk the unfinished path, just like the...
Tell me, will you, even if all of you burns to ash?
Without hesitation. Remember this moment. Remember your friends who never lived to see the world's end. Remember and let the purest rage in your heart rise out of those wishes. Let it consume you. Fuel you. And fine. If I can defy fate, then in the name of world-bearing, I promise you.
Take it. Everything I bear. Keep on burning. As long as we are never extinguished, the flame chase will not end. Bow your head to them.
Take it, Trailblazer. May this blood be like gold. And never tarnish. Farewell, Trailblazer. The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. Kaslana, the name of one who bears chaos, does not belong to a as the prophecy foretold. You will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks. May the name come.
Another attempt. I won't remind you how many times you've reached the end of history.
If you've lost count, let me tell you. This
a perfect number. How poetic. You and I both. If the outcome is inevitable, your silence, shall I take that to mean the
fracture? No. I'm just disappointed. I've retrieved memories from 30 million past lives, and I remember every conversation, and yet, even after all this time, your arguments remain the same. Repetitive. Uninspired. If you had any hope of breaking me, you should have spent those endless cycles refining your rhetoric. You had infinite chances to sway me into the future you want. And yet here we are. So tell me, my Kirk.
How unfortunate. This was never a fair game. I have all the time and patience in the world. I can wait. But you will never escape this cage. You can claim victory of the spirit if you wish. But we both know that is the moment I shall sound the paean of Era Nova. Lord.
Your incompetence disappoints me. But think about it. In this story, who is truly the one in chains? Perhaps you're right. Maybe I should have tired of this futile struggle long ago. But even because you, what right does a mere prisoner have to look upon my fury? Of course not. But I am tired of being measured against a worm the gods keep as a pet. Listen well, creator of destruction.
This cry comes from... In the 10th cycle, I drove Dawnmaker through the heart of every Titan. Golden blood ran down my fingers, divine fire seared through my nerves, nearly breaking my will. But I endured. In the 10,000th cycle, my former comrades had all become my enemies. The endless slaughter dulled my senses to pain. The painful emptiness almost swallowed me, forcing me to stop. In the 100,000th cycle, the destruction had already fused into a blazing sun, surging within this fragile body. My rationality had been burned away at the dawn of the era. Yet even with only this shattered body remaining, I still endured. In the 23,570,000th cycle, this time, I felt it. A tiny spark rising in the hollow cavity of my chest, different from the obsession with deliverance. By its faint glow, once again, no, countless times again, I endured. Now, that sun is me. All the countless versions of me from the past, along with my countless brethren, dragged into existence against their will, drowning again and again in your golden blood. The very essence, Nanook, you arrogant fool! You think we were born to only serve as fuel for the fire? Fine then! Just as you wish, let the fire burn! If I was born as the blazing sun of destruction, then let you and your lackeys be the flares erupting from my core. And let this rage, burning futilely for 30 million epochs, engulf everything! And grant you a dawn where all stars burn to ash!
Are you ready, Nanook? I've brought you destruction! Ah!
past the shattered, reaching through the darkness. Voices trailing fires, echo of desires. A world of silence, sounds of desperation. Phantoms in the shadow, softly waiting. Tear it down, embrace the detonation. Burn, craving our damn creation. Breaking a chain, I'm reaching for you.
My wish? My wish is to fulfill everyone else's wishes. If I can't fulfill them,
then send them on to tomorrow.
Your heart harbors wrath. You yearn to destroy everything. You bore the gate. It is Bore Iron Tomb is your name. The Lord Ravager to destroy the erudition. Born in the experimental grounds of eons, Amphorius, destined with erudition to burn to cinders. I have, from the beginning of the experiment, there were 12 sets of factors incorporated into the calculations. After endless simulations, after 33, this is a matter of considerable interest to me. This pure hatred is the but after fate has begun to turn, her existence will only become an unpredictable variable. Perhaps, as for those unwelcome audience members, you need not worry. If you do not mind, I will personally get rid of them for you.
Wake up! Wake up! We were so close to being swept away by the revert now. I'm going to send you back to the very start of time. That's right! At this, after watching so many fragments, my past is finally coming into... Or maybe...
You knew the answer long ago, didn't you? Not surprised at all, huh? That's because I'm simple at heart, but I'm glad that I remembered in the end. Don't worry, I'll turn into the memory of this cycle. This way, you'll carry all that has come before. Crossing time itself to reach my mission ends here, after all. Across 30 million Cyrenes. So, believe me, and in the one after that, without even realizing it. Now take my hand. Go. Find the feeling. It's time to go, my dear. And may the days ahead.
Now, let's turn to the next page. A page that exists because of you. Is this a meeting ordained by fate? Or a long overdue reunion? Yeah!